Ever wonder why transport officers spend so much time in training? Well, it's not just about ticking boxes. These officers are the ones making sure our roads are safe, enforcing traffic laws, checking vehicle standards, and keeping everyone in line. But here's the thing, without proper training, enforcement can get messy. Rules change, updates happen, and if officers aren't up to speed, mistakes follow. That's when you see inconsistency, disputes, and even public mistrust. Training is what keeps enforcement fair, accurate, and professional.
This initiative represents a new chapter in our ongoing efforts to strengthen collaboration among law enforcement officers who are trusted with the responsibility of upholding the motor vehicle and road traffic regulations across our countries. Over the past 3 weeks, these officers have undergone a rigorous and transformative experience.
When you see transport officers pulling cars over or checking trucks on the roadside, it might look routine, but there's a lot more to it. These officers aren't just enforcing the law, they're making sure everyone stays safe. And that's where training comes in. It teaches them how to handle inspections and interact with drivers without putting themselves, motorists, or pedestrians at risk.
It is certainly my hope that all the experiences that you've had over the past 3 weeks will help to mold you to become that transport officer we want you to be.
These officers often find themselves in some pretty intense situations, dealing with overloaded trucks, hazardous materials, and yes, even the occasional aggressive driver. That's why training is so important. It gives them the tools and know-how to handle these challenges safely and professionally. Because when things get complicated on the road, quick thinking and the right protocols can make all the difference. The training also included members of the Belize Police Department.
We are confident, Mr. Williams, that the synergy and the positive momentum generated here will serve as a powerful springboard, propelling us towards integrated process and future collaborative work. This training is merely the first chapter in a revitalized partnership between the Transport Department and the Belize Police Department. A partnership dedicated to achieving our common department goals with greater efficiency and unity.
Now here's something you might not think about when you see transport officers on the job, the legal side of enforcement. If things aren't done by the book, it can lead to serious legal trouble. That's why training is so important. It helps officers follow proper procedures, document violations the right way, and respect the rights of everyone involved.
Every civilized nation must have certain infrastructure in place amongst them. That includes a good judiciary, access to utilities, services, and a reliable transport network that people can move safely to get to school, to work, their place of worship, and more importantly, to return home to their loved ones. This requires officers having the knowledge of traffic, the laws and the regulations, an ability to interpret and apply laws fairly and consistently.
So, the next time you see a transport officer at work, pulling over a vehicle or checking cargo, remember it's not just routine, it's a result of weeks of intense training, collaboration, and a commitment to keeping our roads safe and our enforcement fair. With the transport and police departments now working hand in hand, it's a new chapter in law enforcement and traffic enforcement, and one that's built on unity, professionalism, and public trust. Reporting for News 5, I am Isane Cayetano.